Okay. So hi everybody. Assalamualaikum to all my Muslim friends. Okay, thank you for all of you for your attendance today. Okay, as you all know, we are going to share something about health, but very related to our fasting because as most of you all know that we are already in our 5th day of fasting. Okay, so salam Ramadan to everybody, and I hope that everyone is doing very well in your fasting. And fasting month is a very special month. Okay, so let me introduce myself first. Okay, my name is Rosiani. Okay, prior to becoming a health consultant, I was actually a biology teacher. Okay, so I know a little bit about, I know about science and I know a little bit about our body, how our body goes, but having been a health consultant for more than 10 years, right? I think this journey made me an expert compared to last time, just a biology teacher. Okay, so I hope my sharing today as someone who is not medically trained but already have experiences helping many of my clients to manage their health, okay, will definitely help and benefit all of you. Okay, so I will start my screen sharing now. Okay. Okay, can you all see? Yes. Okay, so today's topic, right? We are focusing on health. Okay, for the information of those who are new, okay, we are from Global Success and we have been doing weekly talks. Okay, so our talks include topics on health, topic on business, topic on products. Okay, so today we are focusing on health. I also will touch some of the products, but more to the concept of health, especially how is it in the fasting month, right? We can still maintain our health, okay, to the peak level, because I'm sure all of you know that in Ramadan is a special month, okay, because in Ramadan we are supposed to, we all know that we are supposed to fast, but not only that, okay, it's a month where actually a lot of Muslim everywhere wants to get the best of their ibadah or best of their religious ritual, okay, such that because in this month is double, okay, the reward is double, okay. So definitely by having ourselves healthy, okay, we can fast. That's number one. Number two, we can do our extra prayers. Okay, usually we have extra prayers at night called the Tarawih. Okay, so we need those extra energy, and then we still want to fast and do our daily activity, right? So we need to make sure that our energy is tip top lah. Okay, and because I know also some people, because of their chronic illnesses, they are not able to fast. Okay, so that is exceptional. But as much as we want, we would like to take charge of our health, and so to today's sharing, right? Hopefully, we can learn a few things about health concept, and hopefully, we can, make our health, okay, extend our healthy lifestyle. Okay. And from this knowledge, right, I hope you can share with your family members and also to your friends. So it's very, very important. Okay, so okay, basically, what is the benefit of fasting? Of course, nowadays modern people know about the intermittent fasting also. Okay, but we have been fasting for about more than 1,400 years. Okay, and experts have been saying that when you restrict food, right? Okay, food intake, you can actually help prevent health problems such as high cholesterol, okay, heart disease, and obesity. Okay, and also can improve mental health and well-being. So much benefit in fasting, okay, but I wouldn't say across the whole region of the Muslim community, but probably for the Malay community, right? What happened is sometimes during fasting month they become more sick, okay, because during breaking fast they just eat whatever they feel that they want to eat, because after they have been fasting for about 12-13 hours, okay, they feel that when they break fast they want to eat something, right? Okay, actually when you do not consume your food, right, also, okay, we have 12 months. One of the month we like cleanse our body because we do not eat, right? So when we don't eat, our body is able to concentrate on removing the toxins. So actually this is the best month for us to get our health back. Okay, a lot of our organs need to rest. Okay, Okay. Now there's a nutritionist Claire Mahi. Okay, mentioned that fasting allows the gut to cleanse and strengthens its lining. Okay, and it can also stimulate a process called autophagy, which is where cells self-cleanse and remove damage and dangerous particles. Okay, so congratulations for those who are fasting. For non-Muslim, you also can fast. You can do intermittent fasting, or you can also join us, right? And enjoy the fasting process also. Okay, let me see some of the comments. Okay, waalaikumsalam everybody. Yes, correct. It's proven, and Rosanna say proven, and there's a Nobel Award for this discovery. Oh, autophagism. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, for those who are entering, I hope Taufik and Iba can help me. Thank you. Okay, so what about this health concept? Okay, you look at this cartoon here, this comic here. Don't slice the pizza. My diet says I'm only allowed to eat one piece. Well, is he right or right? He is right. He is eating one piece of pizza, but he forgot that the piece must be in small portion. Okay, so all this is about the concept. Sometimes when you tell your friend or maybe your family members that, hey, you shouldn't be, eating like this, but to them, it is correct. They will tell you that, no, this is what I'm going to eat, and what I'm eating is correct. So it's all about in the mind. Okay, so hopefully today I can share more about what is the right health concept. Okay, meanwhile, I will also add a little bit on the fasting, and then today we have a very special guest. I actually invited Sadia, okay, who is a nurse, okay, and she has helped many of her patients. So that part, she will actually focus on how you can manage your health well during the fasting month. Okay, so let's continue with the concept. Okay, so far so good. If so good, can you all give me a thumbs up, or maybe you can just put the icon thumbs up. I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, now I want to share a little bit more about sick care and healthcare. Now, I'm sure all of you here understand about healthcare, right? When you go to polyclinic, or when you, even in the government sector, we call about healthcare, right? We never talk about sick care. But is it actually healthcare? Think about it. This is the concept that I want everybody to take notes. Basically, when you go to the hospital, the clinic, to the doctor, are you healthy or are you not healthy? Okay. Basically, when I am having a cough, I need to go to a doctor, right? If I'm having a fever, I need to go to the doctor. So I think the right appropriate word should be sick care. Okay, but they make use of the word healthcare. Okay, so a lot of people have this conception that, okay, if I want to get health, I must go and visit the doctor. Well, it's not correct. It's not wrong. It's correct, because you want to be healthy and you are not healthy now, so you are sick, you go and see the doctor. So it's a healthcare. But would you go to the doctor when you are in the peak of health and you just knock on the doctor's door, and when you open, the doctor say, yes, what is your illness? You say, no, doctor, I'm not sick. I just want to know your opinion. How am I going to remain healthy for the rest of my life? Do you think the doctor has an answer to that? Well, probably not, probably yes. Okay, also depending on the doctor, because some doctors know how to take care of their health, some doctors may not, right? Because doctors or pharmacists or nurses only focus on illnesses, okay, the study of illnesses, and they can help you if you are having some illnesses or disease, okay? So this is something that I want everyone to take note. Basically, I feel that healthcare is all about our own self. Okay, we need to take charge of our own healthcare. Okay, and when you go into the hospital setting, basically, to them you are just a patient. Okay, maybe patient bed something. Okay, patient bed 24, right? Because to them these are just patients. But to you, if let's say your okay, that should lah. But for example, if your family members are not feeling well or sick or hospitalized, that particular person, for example, is your father. Okay, so the worry or the concern is different, right? Okay. Another thing that a lot of people have this idea, right? That when they are sick, right? Okay, let's say yesterday I'm not coughing, and then today I'm coughing. Straight away you say, hey, it's because yesterday, just suddenly today, I become sick. Is it automatic? Like yesterday, I don't have high blood pressure. Today, I go and check my blood, and the doctor say that, Rosiani, you have high blood pressure. Is it because one day event, or do you think that in between, right now, probably you are pseudo healthy? Okay, what do you mean by pseudo healthy? Meaning Maybe I ask all of you, do you all think you are healthy? Who says you are 100% healthy? Okay lah, Alhamdulillah, you're not sick, right? So you're considered healthy. But when you're not sick or when you do not have any signs and symptoms, can you say that you are 100% healthy? Probably not, right? Okay, for all you know, you may be going down towards sickness. Okay, I'm not trying to paint a scary scenario. Yes, we may be healthy, but not 100%, right? Because of aging, because of a lot of factors. Okay, which I will share. What are the factors? Okay, so I want you all to take note that when someone is diagnosed to become having high blood pressure or diabetes, is because of the many years of their lifestyle, of the diet, of the genetic, okay, that caused that person to have diabetes and so on and so forth. Okay, so it's not an automatic one night event straight away from yesterday not healthy, today suddenly become healthy. Okay, it's many years, okay, of things that you do to your body. Okay. Okay, basically these are the 4 different factors that affect our health. Okay, number 1 is lifestyle. Okay, now so lifestyle of course include, like, for now, since we are fasting, right, so the lifestyle is already changing, and any change that you do to your body, right, your body will undergo stress. Okay, you may not feel the stress, but your body is undergoing stress because the body is like saying, hey, how come you are having changes today? At 12 noon you're supposed to eat, but how come there's no food? Okay, so that's the reason why when you are in your first few days of Ramadan, sometimes you will feel a little bit tired, a little bit, some of us, experiencing headache, right? So it's because of the lifestyle. And lifestyle also, for example, okay, let me go through this one now. I just quickly go through the okay, I want you to look at these photos. Okay, before that, okay, basically lifestyle also include how you work. What is your job? If your job is always under the sun, or your job with your working shift, okay, you cannot compare someone who is working shift, the health of someone who is working shift and someone who is working office hour. Okay, because those working shift, right, the body is undergoing more stress. Okay, then how about those who drive and then those who take public transport? Those are different lifestyle that can cause different changes to your body. Okay, so I'm going to share with you 3 pairs of twins. Okay, so this is the part where you can switch on your mic and then you can say A or B lah. Okay, like you are in school. Okay. Now, do you think individual lifestyle makes a lot of difference to one's health? Okay, now maybe some of you will say, oh, I'm me and you, we are from different family, so you cannot say that I'm working shift is not good, or I smoke is not good. Okay, people who don't, have you ever heard of this? People who don't smoke also get cancer, right? So we are going to show you 3 pairs of twins. Okay, I'm also a twin. I have a twin sister. Okay, so we are identical twins. Okay, as we do the business together, we tend to look more alike now. Okay, so now these 3 pairs of twins, right, I want you to shout out which one is a smoker and which one is not. Okay, so are you all ready? Let's look at twins number 1. Okay, A or B? Which one is a smoker?
B.
Yes. You agree it's B?
B.
Yes, B.
B.
Especially smokers, right? Sunken eye. And then a lot of more lines. Okay, now besides smoking, the twin on the right, which is B, okay, she's also exposed to the sunlight, okay, more than the other twins. Okay, now this one is more obvious. How about the next one? Which twin is a smoker?
A.
Yes, A. May not be so obvious, but you can still see, right? The A looks older. Although they are twins, they should be the same age, okay? In case you forget. How about this one?
A.
Yes. Okay. So do you all agree that when there's a difference, someone who smoke and someone who don't smoke? So those who smoke, okay, I'm so sorry I come up with this example, but I'm just showing that different lifestyle that you take, okay, or different habits that you take, right, can actually affect your health. Now, this is just a face, but what about the organs? Okay, so when you are smoking or when you don't take care of your health, or you are too, always stressed, okay, what about your organs? If your face look older, do you think your organs also aging? Okay, so think about it. So these are the concept that I want to bring about. Okay, so this is the lifestyle. The next one, right? Okay, wait, let me see the chat. Oh yes, okay. Sorry, if you answer through the chat, you cannot, I cannot see your answer. But basically, there's no right, there's no prize lah for winning. Just for fun. Okay, diet. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to show some food here. Never mind, this is healthy food. Okay, now diet do play a part, right? Okay, so I'm sure you know those people who eat fast food or those people who eat healthier food like salads, like vegan diet. It will be different, and that's the reason why, like in the fasting month, even if you're fasting and your body is detoxifying, okay, during the morning, but when you break fast and you just whack any food that you think you feel that your appetite wants to eat, okay, then there goes the health part. Okay, yeah, I have another experiment. Oh yes, Eddie say organ inside may be worse, and Rina say cut back on red meat. Yes, so meaning, right, if for those of my friends who are fasting, right, you can take charge of this period where you can double up your health. Means you can accelerate your health. Why or how is when during fasting your body is cleansing, right? So when you break fast, you make sure you choose the right food to eat. So what kind of right food to eat? That one we have another course which is on the weight management course. So that one we can check it out later. But we also have the YouTube video. You can go and listen to the YouTube video on the topic on nutrition. Okay. So this example, this is another twins. Okay, Hugo and Ross. Okay, and for 12 weeks, right? The person on the left, Hugo, only ate vegan, and Ross ate omnivorous, means meat heavy diet. Actually, if you look at their body, right, looks like okay, because both of them are the same. They are very active. They basically they are the same. The difference is their diet now. Okay, but actually they are not vegan or omnivorous. Sorry, I just cut short. Okay, so the difference here, I want to share their experiences, right? Okay, means the calorie they eat is the same. So only one is vegan, one is meat-based. Now for Hugo, right, which is on vegan diet, he says that his cholesterol levels have dropped. And after 12 weeks of vegan diet, Hugo reported higher and more consistent levels of energy. Okay, so probably because his blood sugar level didn't drop as often as they did before. And he says that his mental focus is much better due to the same reason also. Okay. Okay, so no need to say the negative part. Okay. How about Ross, right? Basically, Ross used to be smaller size, but now he gained 10 pounds of muscle and 4 pounds of fats. So the meat not only give you the protein, give you the muscle, but also give you fats. Okay, increasing his body fat levels to 15%. So that's why Rina already say, right, avoid red meat. Okay, and his blood cholesterol level remain consistent. Okay, it doesn't go up, so that is also a good news, but it doesn't go down either. Okay, so this is also to show, yeah. All right, so actually different kind of diet, right, have different effect on the body, but at the end of the 12 weeks, right, the two of them decided not to continue the extreme diet, so they're gonna mix their diet, but they are going to eat more veggie. Okay, because they can see the effect of eating more vegetables and fruits. Okay, so that's a good point there, which will also encourage a lot of our friends, especially our Muslim friends who's undergoing fasting, right? Please have greens because I noticed that is the thing that is lacking usually during the breakfast menu. Okay, and I know you all breakfast with dates, that is good, but again, not too much. Probably 3 or 5 is good. Okay, but not too much because it has sugar constant, is dried. Okay, it's concentrated, it has concentrated sugar also. Okay, genetics. Okay, of course genetics play a part. So I show my family here, but I just want to share, my dad also have diabetes, although it's very manageable and controlled, but this means that I must also take note, because genetic wise, okay, if I do not take care, I may also have diabetes. Okay, so if you look at your family history, if you know some of your family members or your auntie or your uncle having cancer or high blood, there's a possibility that your chances is increased. Okay, the risk is higher. Okay, yes, Rosanna say more veggies, please. Correct. Okay, now next one. Now, how about supplements? Do you think those people who take supplements and people who don't take supplements have a lot of difference. Okay, so this is the part that I want to share with all of you, because many people also have this thinking that yes, I must take supplements, but there are also still some people who feel that no, I don't think I need to take supplements because I'm not sick. But you remember when I show you the first one, you are not sick doesn't mean that you are not healthy. Okay, so the reason why we take supplements, okay, let me share with you. Okay, this is what happened. Our health promotion board recommends 2 fruits and 2 veggies. Actually, I did this talk many years ago, so many months ago, last year. Okay, but when I tried to check again the health promotion board, they still emphasize on the eat 2 fruits and 2 veggies. Correct or not, Taufik? Still the same, right? Okay, still the same. But maybe some of you will say, okay, maybe you can, give me a thumbs up, or maybe raise up your hand to say that if you have eaten 2 fruits and 2 vegetables yesterday. Okay, especially those who are fasting, I agree sometimes I cannot eat 2 fruits. Maybe can, maybe cannot. Okay, but sometimes there's usually if you are lacking in any of these and then you have problem going to the toilet, there's already a sign that you are lacking in fiber. Okay, now this is what Health Promotion Board recommends our Singaporeans to eat: 2 fruits and 2 vegetables. So first ask yourself, do you manage to eat 2 fruits and 2 vegetables or not? Okay, so if yes, congratulations. If no, already not enough. Okay, so what's next? Now, what about our vegetable? If you say that, yes, Rosanny, I take vegetables, how much vegetable do you take? And how do you cook your vegetable, right? Do you think it all plays a part? Okay, now, if you look at these studies, this is a study done in Japan by Japan Food Standardization Ingredient List, okay, stated that natural food nowadays lost most of the nutrients due to environmental factors such as soil destruction and additive processing. Okay, so if you look at this, in 1950, the amount of vitamin C in spinach, right, in 100 gram of spinach, 100 gram, which is probably the amount that you eat, is 150 milligram. Okay, and in 1994 is 13 milligram. So which year are we at? 2021, right? Do you think we have any vitamin C left if we eat 100 gram of spinach only? Definitely the answer is no, right? So this is another reason why we must take supplement. From the name supplement, right, it means to supplement, right? Not enough. Okay, so we supplement the food intake. So supplement is basically food in a capsule. That's all. And why we take supplement? Because we don't have enough vitamins from just eating this spinach. And you cannot be eating spinach, right? I think if you want to have 150 milligram of vitamin C, okay, probably your breaking fast will all be spinach. Okay, then you tell me, Rosanny, I'm not a goat. Okay, so for me, I prefer to take supplement lah. Okay, so that's another reason why we must take supplement. Okay, so maybe some of you may ask, right? Okay, Rosanny, so how do we keep track of our health? Remember I mentioned to you, yeah, you want you to take charge of your health care. Okay, but in the hospital or in the clinic setting, it's all about sick care. You are sick, they care for you. But how about when you are healthy and you want to take care of your health? What do you need to do? So these are the things that you can do, okay, to keep track of your health. Okay, number 1, do annual medical checkup. Especially when you are already above 40, you are encouraged to always do your annual medical checkup. And this is actually my husband's medical report. Okay, I borrow from him. Okay, he's a working shift. He's already 45, but look at his health record. I think I'm very, very happy and feeling blessed. Okay, that at 45, his health record is, in fact, he wanted to meet the doctor, and then the staff outside says that actually you are already perfect, your health. Okay, alhamdulillah. But of course, he needs to improve on his cholesterol. Why is that so? Because he has a family history of high cholesterol and history of heart. Okay, so this is the part that he has to take extra concern. So this is what I mean by you do your medical checkup, but after you do your medical checkup, you know something is not right, you have to do something about it. And when you have this kind of reading, sorry, you may not be able to see it, but if you have this kind of reading, like not that high, not that low, but borderline cholesterol level, right? No, the doctor will not give you any medication, right? So what do you need to do? right? As an individual, this is your health. My cholesterol is borderline. What should I do? Okay, so Alhamdulillah, thank you so much that I'm already in this health business, right? So I encourage him to take our cholesterol, which is very good to manage our good cholesterol and lower down your bad cholesterol. So he's going to check again in 3 months' time to check whether his result has gone down. Okay, so after 3 months, maybe I can share with all of you again. Experiment. Okay. Heart problem. Yes, I give him love. That's why his heart so far, no problem. Okay. Thank you, Rina. Okay, next. Besides going for your annual check, you also must check your body fat and obesity. Okay. Remember, I tell you, right? It's not that today you are healthy, then tomorrow suddenly you are diagnosed with diabetes. Okay. It means, right, all these years, what have you done? So if you look at this diagram here, okay, you can see. So after many years of doing this business, I basically can roughly know how much body fat percentage you have lah. Okay, if you are in the category of 17%, you are lean. Okay, if you notice 21 to 23%, already can see some fats here and there. Okay, and it is correct because for men, in order for you to be healthy, right, you should aim to have below 20%. Okay, so go and check whether you need to lose fats, because fats is another factor that can increase the risk of you being not healthy. Okay, so for women, okay, a little bit of allowance is your body fat shouldn't be more than 30% of your overall body weight. Okay, and I always like to tell people that if you're obese, that is already an illness. Okay, because obesity, although when some people they are obese, but they tell me that, oh, I don't have diabetes, I don't have high blood pressure. Okay, then they tell me they are healthy. But no, remember, you are not suddenly from healthy to sick. Okay, it takes years and months. Okay. Okay, Farid say, Karada says I'm 22%, but I look like the 17% one. Wow, sure not. That one I cannot lah. I can never see your body, okay? I trust the machine, okay, Farid? You can do it. Just 2% more to be healthy, okay? Carry some weights maybe. Tone up your body, yeah? Okay, number 3, right, is to check your antioxidant. This is very, very good. Now, this is another test, right, which most people will not do, right? Because you are not sick, right? Why do you want to test? And the thing about health check, right, is always people, when I want to check their antioxidant, they will tell me, this one, if I check, I know whether I got illness, is it? And I said, no. This health check on your antioxidant just will tell you, so-called, in layman's term, how much soldiers you have in your body. Okay? Now, what does the soldiers do? Like, see the antioxidant here, the one in green? Okay, he's very happy person, a happy molecule, and then this antioxidant is the soldier which will take this extra ion from the free radical. And the free radical here is our enemy. So the free radical can be the UV light, the fats, the stress, okay? Yeah, body fat just now I mentioned. So this free radical, right, is the one that will disturb our healthy cell. Okay, so the free radical has two effect on our cell. First, it will kill our cells. If more of your cells die, then you will age faster. Number 2, it will injure the healthy cell. And if the healthy cell want to repair, because our cell can repair, right? But if the healthy cell want to repair, but there is no good raw material, they cannot repair, but they will continue to multiply. And so this one will become cancerous. Okay, so the higher your antioxidant, the higher chances of you having a better immune system. And especially now with the COVID situation, right? Yes, we also have heard recently that although some people are vaccinated, they also get they are also positive again from the COVID. So I mean positive. They are positive. Okay, when they check for their COVID. So it means that again vaccination is not 100%. It's still back to your body immune system. So do you want to leave it to fate, or do you want to leave it to not fate lah? Do you want to leave it to chance, or you want to take charge of your health? Okay. So again, we are here to take charge of our health. So if you look at the S3 score, right? All of us here must aim to be in the blue zone. Okay, blue zone means your score must be 50,000 to 58,000. 59,000. Okay, so if you have not yet in that zone, move it up. How to move it up? You either take fruits and vegetable more, you try to manage your stress, and then add in supplements, because you need supplements. Okay, so here I want to conclude that modern people need supplement because modern people lacking in enough fruits and vegetables to eat. They are very highly stressed and then they don't sleep early. And don't forget, we got handphone. Handphone is radiation. Okay. So if you have handphone, you have to take supplement. Okay. If you want to be healthy lah. Okay. And number 4, family medical history. Okay, so if you look at your family medical history, just now I mentioned, right? So take note of this. So again, another question which a lot of people are asking is, should we spend on supplement? Okay, I just want to share one of, my late grandmother. She used to say that, she saved her money so that when she's sick, right, she can use the money to go to see the doctor. Okay, but my mother said, no, you shouldn't do that. You should use your money to spend on health so that you are not sick and you do not need to spend on seeing the doctor. So which one do you think you prefer? You want to spend on health or you want to spend on your illness? Okay, for me, I want to spend on health because when you are sick, first, the chances of you getting back your health is not easy. Second, it's painful. Okay, and sometimes certain illnesses can be reversed. Okay, so this question again, should we spend on supplement? Okay, maybe some of you may tell me, yes, we should spend on supplement. Let me read your chat. Yes, thank you so much. Spend on health, correct. Okay. Rina suggests fruit, vegetable, and life pack. Yes, although we take fruits and vegetable, we get the fiber, we get the nutrients, some of it, but we still need life pack, okay, which is later I explain what is life pack. Okay, now why we should spend? Because there's this 5 healthcare cost statistic in Singapore, and this is really, really latest, okay, February 2021. Okay, inflation rate for medical cost is 10% per year. Wow, 10% per year. Are you going? That's why you do not want to wait for you to be sick, right? Because your money that you save probably, of course, next year probably you are still young, but 10 years down the road, wow, the inflation is a lot. Okay, so your money when you save, right, it's not enough. Okay, and government spend $10 billion a year on healthcare. So we are also doing a national service when we take care of our health. Okay, sorry, the average hospital bill and public, actually this has been increasing. Okay, and the cost of treating critical illnesses can be 100,000 to 200,000 yearly. This one later Sadia will share more because of her experience with her mom. Okay, and one more. The cost of health insurance. Yes, health insurance, you also need it, but you still can't depend on it because sometimes you may have health insurance, but probably when you need to go to the doctor or hospital, right, you cannot claim. Okay, so again, take charge of your health. Okay, don't leave it to chances. Okay, now this is not so latest pricing of the treatment in Singapore. Okay, so we have removal of breast lump. Okay, so you see 5,000, 6,000, so all this based on different hospital also. Cataract surgery, removal of tonsil, colonoscopy, all there's a price to pay. Okay, so I always like to tell my weight management client, if you invest on the TR90, which is in 2,120, you are renovating your whole body. Okay, revamp your whole body. Okay, so this is another concept, because a lot of times say, wow, 2,000 plus, so expensive, right? Then I ask them back, how long have you used your body? So let's say you're 45, you say, oh, 45 years old. Have you ever renovated your body? Then how about your kitchen? How long have you been staying in your HDB flat or condo? Maybe you tell me 20 years. 20 years you renovate already? Yes. So 20 years you stay in your house, you renovate your kitchen. How much is your renovation of your kitchen? 20,000, and you are okay, but your body, you already double the time you spend in your body and you don't want to renovate. Okay, so think about it. So it's actually your concept. So for me, right, I feel that health is number one. Okay, because even if you have a beautiful kitchen, you cannot cook in a beautiful kitchen if you are not healthy. All right. Okay, so next one. Oh, sorry for the blurred photo. Okay, so I'm going to introduce Farmanex. So Farmanex is the brand that I encourage, and I've been taking it for the past 10, 12 years. Okay, and most of us here are also taking it. Okay, after being taking Farmanex for so long, nobody have asked me whether there's side effect, because they look at me and they know the side effect is very good lah. Okay, which is you're getting healthier, maintain the weight, and I don't know, I think I still look young, right? Okay, next. But okay, scientifically speaking, why do we choose Farmanex? Okay, first, because we have world-class scientists. Wow, world-class scientists. Okay, those of you who already have know that you have to take supplement, means your concept of health is correct. You want to take supplement, but maybe you take other brand. You ask yourself, if that brand of company, right, do they have this many expertise? Okay, so in Pharmanex, we have 75 in-house scientists, and those are the PhD scientists, and below these PhD scientists are also the normal scientists, okay, working together with them. Okay, so because of this, being a biology teacher, right, I trust Pharmanex. Okay, because science is not about you can claim anyhow. Okay, whatever you state or you write down the label, the ingredient, and the percentage of active ingredient you put inside your supplement or your bottle, right? It will be tested and questioned. Okay, because other scientists will not just keep quiet. They also, they have this advisory board and things like that. Yes, thank you. Yes, correct, Rina. Blessing for the 6S quality supplement. Second one is our 6S. Yes, this is another reason why I choose Pharmanex. Because number one, outside, right, in the market, right, supplementation has no regulation up till now, and it's not easy to regulate. But Pharmanex have been in the market for so long, for 30 years, over 30 years, and they have 6S quality process. Number one is selection. Okay, today I'm not going to share more about the details, but basically selection means they choose which supplement they feel that is correct and good for you, not choose based on trend. Okay, number two, sourcing. Let's say I talk about tea green. Which part of the green tea, which countries should I source the green tea from? Is it from China? Is it from Tibet? And etc. etc. Number three, specification. Which part of the green tea? Green tea has caffeine, so we do not want that, but we want the other things, okay, like the polyphenols, right? So which part or which structure or which molecule in the green tea that we want? Standardization. So if you agree that polyphenol is the one that we want, how much of the polyphenol you must take? Wow. And number five, very important, safety. Safety is very important. I've been taking it for more than 10 years. In fact, most of my friends here are taking it for more than 10 years. And I have clients who have been taking it for more than 10 years. Safety has to be very important, right? Okay, if not, it's going to be affecting our liver, our a lot of our organs lah. Okay, and then number six, substantiation. Substantiation is the clinical test that they do on our supplements. Okay, so if I were to take the bottles from Singapore Showcase, and then I were to test, if I can test the whatever they mentioned, right? It will all be true according to what they stated in the bottle. Okay, so this is 6S. Now next is also in PDR. Okay, PDR is physician desk reference. It's like a book. It's like a dictionary where it's being used by doctors. If they want to give drugs or prescribe drugs to you, they must open this book and check the drugs and the side effect and blah blah blah. So why should supplement be inside, right? So the reason why Pharmanex is inside is because Pharmanex has done many tests, okay, such that they can quantify the test, okay, and say how safety it is, or how many times that is not safe and things like that. Okay, so to me, if your Pharmanex is in here, means it's safe, okay, can be trusted lah. Okay, next is our age lock. No other company has age lock technology. What is age lock technology? Age lock technology is basically resetting back your genes to become when you were younger. So I give example, this is layman's term lah. I give example, when you were younger and now, when you're a baby and now, right, your genes, does it change? Okay, actually your genes never change, right? It's just the expression of the genes that change. So example, when you're a baby, you got a lot of collagen. But how come when you're older, your collagen don't have, right? So it's because your genes that is expressing the collagen is sleeping. So when you use H-Lock, you are just asking the genes, we are just providing the ingredients, okay? So such that the ingredients will wake up the collagen genes and tell the collagen, hey, collagen, you can still produce me, okay? Because I'm still young, something like that lah, okay? So H-Lock is our competitive advantage. Okay, we have some clients who decided to choose H-Lock choose Pharmanex because of the H-Lock. Okay, that is a wise choice. Another one is because it's halal certified. And anyway, we are talking about Ramadan session, right? So halal food is very important, okay? But in Islam, right, we always talk about halalan toiban, meaning it must be halal, but also must be good for you. So if let's say you are suffering from high blood pressure, okay, and you're going to take that lamb biryani, right? Okay, so that lamb biryani is halal, tick, correct. But since you have high blood pressure, it is not toiban, mean it's not good for you, so cannot, still cannot take. So in Islam must be halalan toiban. So in Pharmanex, right, it is halal certified. We also have the cert. There's a chalk at the bottle but we also have the cert for which are all the supplements that are halal. And INFANCA is actually Islamic Food and Nutrition Council of America. This is more detailed than the MUIS halal certified. Okay, so this is the best. Okay, so no question about it. And to my amazement, and there are a lot of those popular brand outside, which is the something and something, right? Are not halal certified. Okay, but people are buying. So we can encourage our Muslim friends lah to talk about this. Okay, now the next part, right? Before I bring in our dear Sadia. Okay, Sadia, are you ready? Okay, before I want to bring Sadia in, right? I just want to share all of you, right? If for you to be healthy, right, you need to have this house of health. Okay, just look at the polyclinics. Why is it called polyclinic? Because it has many clinics inside, right? So if you want to go for your eye checkup, you have to go to the eye clinic. If you have to go, even hospital lah, they got many division, right? Okay. Yes. Rina say Alhamdulillah for all the halal food that we feed, correct? Genes become X-Men, huh? No. We are still human beings, okay? So if you want to be healthy, you must take care of your health. Just like our home, right? We need to make sure if you want to live in a stable home, you must make sure that your home is stable, right? So your basic, your foundation must be there. So what is our foundation? Before you want to go for, those extra prevention lah, focus on digestive health lah, you focus on the basic or the foundation, okay? So, okay, number one, we must have macronutrients. That one I don't have to teach you. Everybody will know what to do because macronutrients, basically we must have our carbohydrate, we must have protein, we must have water, we must have fats, etc., etc. So macronutrients, nobody need to know about this. Everybody should be enough. In fact, we are fully well fed with this, okay? But the next part that we are not fully fed is micronutrients and omega-3. Okay, omega-3 is where we can only get from fishes, okay, and some of plant sources, okay? So maybe you ask yourself, how much fish sauce what your menu, right? Fish menu, is that a lot for the whole week? Especially now in Ramadan also, in fasting month, when breaking fast, right, usually you don't choose fish as the menu lah, okay? Because they will say that no lah, it doesn't taste good and things like that. But so again, your omega-3, and omega-3 is very good for anti-inflammation, okay? So if you are having pains and you're having asthmatic or you're having some itchiness on your skin, probably you have too much inflamed cells. So you can bring down your omega-6. So we actually increase our omega-3, okay? And micronutrients will be things like your vitamins, your minerals, and things like that. Okay, and anti-aging will be extra. So this is the basic. And when I say extra, it's still under the basic. Okay, because now most of us are aging faster. Okay, after you get the basic, right, the foundation, then you start to focus on digestive health, immune health, cancer prevention, stress management, weight management, and etc. and etc. Okay, so now I would like to invite Sadia. Okay, yeah. Yes, Sadia, let me introduce her before you can switch on your mic, Sadia. Okay, let me introduce her. So basically, Sadia is a nurse, okay, and she has helped many throughout her years as a health consultant also. Okay, she has helped many of her clients and also her family members to improve on their health, on even those who are on chronic illnesses. Okay, so let's see, Sadia also from a nurse who is not so healthy, now she has become a nurse who is healthy, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so I stop the sharing first, then later I can share again when you want to share your clients. Okay, so Sadia, you can take the mic from me.
Okay, thank you, Kak Rozani. Kak Oji. Okay, so basically I will continue based on how can I'm focusing on the chronic illnesses clients majority, and on how can we manage them, helping them in managing during this fasting month. So as we all, I think it also applies to all of us lah, basically who are considered as a healthy person. Basically when we force ourselves during this fasting month, we also feel a bit tired, right? We don't have really enough energy. So it's basically what I'm focusing on during this period is mostly is about the diet and about their lifestyle as well. Okay, of course we can't do vigorous exercise because for those who are having such chronic illnesses, especially for those who are obese. Okay, so it depends on individualized. usually on how I manage on them. And from there, then we can progress accordingly. So, but majority or mainly, I would say is about what I have observed. And when I go through with all of them, majority, their sharing is mostly is about, you know, when during the first, during the period of our sahur, you know, majority, most of them says that they can't even eat enough, like the proper meal that they expected. You know, like when we show the, you know, the portion, the proper portion that they required, they are unable to do that because some people, they are, you know, they are used to have skip their breakfast to start with. So if you're asking them to start to have a sahur, and of course it's important, they would choose to skip a bit here and there. So this is an important part we have to educate on them, because if they do that, that will actually, oh, pre-dawn meal, yes. So if they happens to do that, that's actually affects on their conditions throughout the period, even throughout the days, especially for those who are diabetic or on insulin, especially. So this actually will actually affects on them, you know, and if they are not taking a proper meal. Okay, these are the thing important that we have to emphasize and remind them. And this, okay, basically for those my clients who are going through this, I mean, during this period, majority all of them are going through this program at TNIT. So Alhamdulillah, because they have the knowledge on the importance of having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they are not allowed to skip meals, it helps them well during the period of this Ramadan. And a good thing is that some even says that because it happens that one of them, it happens that they are on insulin, right? So then during the period of time when she was on a program before Ramadan, it happens that her sugar level drops. So we are able to manage her dosage, okay, of course by the doctor's prescription. The doctor able to titrate the medication for her, and even for her insulin dosage to half of a dosage. Yeah, instead of she taking a full use for quite a long period of time. So it somehow I say it helps her also during this fasting period. And Alhamdulillah,
Right, Sadia.
from what I heard, she
Belum,
this is
belum.
her. So what happened is that during this period of Ramadan, what I get to know is that she didn't it was a smooth flow lah so far for the first these 5 days. She didn't have any, she feels energized. She doesn't feel any giddiness. You know, when you have a low sugar level in your body, these kind of symptoms that will appear. So far, alhamdulillah, she doesn't have this kind of problem. And with a half dose that's given to her, half dose of insulin that's given to her. Okay, and so that's partly about her, also about her pre-dawn meal that she really follow through well, and she followed the guide as expected. Secondly, it's about lifestyle. So some people, they are not able to do exercise, of course. So for like my dad, an example, also we ask them to do more of walking. For this, my client here, what I advise her is like actually more of moving around, walking around lah, instead of doing some activities. And actually, to start with, also this lady, she is 65 years old. She's actually she has this chronic illness of diabetes, hypertension, what else? High cholesterol. So basically she has the whole package. Okay, so but at the same time, when I review, I mean when I doing a screening on her, I saw her bilateral in her feet. Yeah, you can also do visual. Yeah. Her bilateral feet, she has this sign of you know, darkness, skin loose, like she has early sign of some vascular issue, which has very commonly happened for a diabetic patient, for those who are not able to control well, and they are, you know, when over a period of time when they had a review by the physicians, they will have always additional add-on of dosage towards for their to suppress out and helps on their diabetic issue. So these are the things when we are not focusing well on our diet properly, the complication of diabetes can happen. So this is one example. But alhamdulillah, when she was on, she hasn't completed her program yet, And within this 60 days, I was able to see that there's a change of color. Even her swelling has reduced. And on top of that, of course, she has lost her body weight. So far, she has lost about 4 to 5 kg. And overall of that 4 to 5 kg is about 2.9 kg of fats. It doesn't look so much as for for a normal person, but I would feel that it's a really truly blessed, that a very good result on her, because she has some issues with her chronic illnesses. So for as of now also, with her medication that she's on, be able to see that there's a lot of changes that happen, basically that they are able to titrate down. So these are good things that we could see and help for our clients who are facing these chronic illnesses. It's not easy, I would say. But alhamdulillah, these are the changes that we
Okay,
could
how about
see.
the other one?
Okay, the other lady, okay, she is actually my client who start off TR90 in year 2007, 2018. This lady, she's 70, I think currently right now she's about 74 to 75 years old. She's still working as security. I mean, she works for 12 hours part-time, 4 days around there. And her task that she told me that she has to move a lot, move around for, to check and all, right? So at the same time, she said that she has to guide the new team players on how, to guide them and teach them at the same time. So I would say salute her lah. At the age also, she is given a task to guide somebody else younger than her. Yeah. And on top of that, what she shared to me is that she will ask this group of people also to follow together. That means they have to move a lot instead of taking leave. They have to use staircase most of the time. So this is how she wants to prove to them also, for being, as for herself being elderly, I'm able to do that. So why not for the young ones? So these are good things. So actually, to start with, of course, she didn't do that at the start with, when she was before she started the TI90. She has a knee joint problem. She has knee joint issue. She has same thing. She has a chronic illness. These 3 chronic illnesses like diabetes, hypertension, and high cholesterol. But alhamdulillah, after the 3 months program, they are able to titrate her medication half dose, which is her reason of starting the program is actually because the doctor wanted to increase her dosage because her condition was not that good, and her medication is not enough to suppress her sugar level, her cholesterol, and also her high blood. So she worried about that. Because of her age, she understands that at this age, and if she's not going to do anything towards over it, it will be a continuation and it will never end. So that's where she start with the program that year. And after 6 months, she has titrated down the medication. And right now, I heard she has stopped totally on her medication as approved by her own physicians. So I would say at the age of 75 years old, this is her changes that have happened to her throughout the period of years. And she is totally a blessing. And also I would say I feel so in touch, because at this age 75 we could see quite a majority number of people coming into hospital with a lot of issues of especially fractures when they have no enough of muscle mass, okay, and they are, when they are alone at home, when nobody are around with them. And example like this lady, she is working, right? So at 75 years old, you always see most of the time they are not working for some majority, right? So there's a lot of big difference, I would say. And I think if you could have, if you could have impact on a lot of people sharing about this story, we could have helped a lot of the elderlies as well. And this is an example which is possible for all of them. Yeah, so alhamdulillah for her, even actually she has a history also of fracture happened to her. And yet her surgeon are not able to perform her surgery that period because of her existing chronic illnesses and also because of her age. But a good thing that luckily with our Pharmanex and also with her determination that continue with her lifestyles, she be able to progress on that and her fractures heal. Yeah, alhamdulillah. That was about 6 months after her TR90.
Wow.
So yeah, so throughout right now, even right now, also she's still working.
Okay,
And
so Sadia, we also agree, right? Like, thanks. I mean, they're sharing on all these things to show us that, Alhamdulillah, when they take the supplement and then they also change their lifestyle, it can also definitely help with their the current chronic illnesses that they're having, right? Especially in the fasting month. How about gastric? Do you have any, you know,
gastric
example? Yeah,
for
because gastric
myself.
is another. Oh, on yourself.
Myself.
Okay, because gastric is another concern, right? Which is used during fasting month. Because just now I was talking to one of my friend. She's a teacher, and she says that yeah, she has been having gastric. So maybe you can share what we can do during this fasting
Okay,
season.
my experience last time, I had diagnosed. I mean, I had this gastric issue ever since 2011, and I was on medication for 5 years. And on the 5th year, what happened is that my condition gets worse. So I went back to my physician, and on top of that, they were saying that I have to go for a procedure, and of course, there's a changes on the medication they're going to add on. So I know that the reason of this thing happen is because of my diet. I always skip meals during a period because of my working as well. The experience that we had, I had is that that period during that period is that I wouldn't be able to have my pre-dawn meal, I can't even eat. And when during breakfast, I can only eat a small portion, which is not a proper meal. And that's my diet for a whole day. So that's what happened. So somehow, of course, because of that, one of the reasons that I embarked in this program, TR90, and beforehand also I took Wispan supplements because I really had very bad distended stomach, and I'm not able to perform my during that Ramadan period. So eventually when I start this program, the following period, I'll be able to see that able to enjoy pre-dawn meal. I think one of the reasons is because of when we have to make a change on our diet, we make a change on our eating habit. That's the most important, because if we tend to skip, the thing is that gastric usually happens when we start to skip our meals and when there's a stress add on. Yeah. So when we are not able to, because majority people will say it's not easy to handle stress. It's not easy to, because we can't avoid it, but
That's why we need
your
help, right?
choice lah. Yeah, but on top of that, you have to look into about your diet lah, because if you are not really taking care of your diet well, of course, this will actually aggravate and worsen. Plus, on top of that, during Ramadan, it will get worse. Yeah, so important is about our diet. Proper meal is very important, and also manage our lifestyle well with our stress level.
Okay,
It's really
yes, thank you
important.
so much for your sharing. I hope it really help a lot of people and give hope that, although you are having, if let's say some of you are suffering from some chronic illnesses, that is possible, because we know that certain chronic illnesses like diabetes, right? Sometimes it is possible to be reversible, okay? But provided you support your body with the good nutrition and then at the same time change your lifestyle to a healthier one. So you need to do the changes, right, Sadia? Okay, so the TR90 program, which is our weight management program, and also the supplements that we have. Okay, I can show you some of the supplements. Okay, not all, huh? Okay, like this one, probiotic, is very good for our digestive health, and also our weight management program, which is TR90. And TR90, our weight management program, is #1 weight management program in Singapore for 3 consecutive years. Okay, so why doubt about it? And from Sadia's sharing also, we see so many amazing testimonial, okay, of how, because I also feel like Sadia says, right, we also need to, like just now I mentioned, right, we must renovate our body before we can repair or improve on other condition. We need to renovate. So if your body fat is very high, okay, and you are under the category of obese or overweight, you need to bring it down first. Once that part is settled, then you can focus on other things, like for example, if you want to have better quality sleep, or you want to improve on those who want to get pregnant and things like that. Okay, so this is the program that Sadia mentioned just now. Yes, let's help more people. Okay, so we have a lot of supplements. We have packages like for cardiovascular health, okay, for mobility pack, like skeletal health, okay, for metabolic health. So So if today I will not be covering all, okay, because of time constraint also, and I don't think I mean it's gonna be very boring and dry. So what? Let's say any of you here, either you're watching, joining us now, or maybe you are watching the recording, right? If you have any question or you have any queries about which supplement you should take, or if I have this what condition, what should I take? Okay, we are not doctors. We are not here to cure, but we want to support your health, okay, such that your body can manage your health condition better, okay. And here, let me. Okay, so again, another last slide. It's never too early or too late to work towards being the healthiest you. No matter what age you are, you can be in your 70s, you can be in your 50s, 40s, 30s. Not too early and not too late. Of course, if you're earlier, you take care, the better, but never too late to take care of your health, okay? So I really hope that from this sharing, we are able to have the right concept of health, and I want everyone to take charge of your health, okay? Because we shouldn't leave our health to other people, right? Why, if you yourself don't care about your health, why do you think other people care about your health, right? I think the person who will care the most will be your mother lah. Okay, so I think let's thank Sadia for her wonderful sharing just now to share more about how impressive, our Farmernex can help a lot of our friends and family members. Okay, and thank you so much everybody for tuning in, and I wish you a great Ramadan, blessed Ramadan, and inshallah this Ramadan you'll get the healthiest you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, assalamualaikum to my Muslim friends. Bye.
Thank you, Aji. Bye.